Bloomberg Audio Studios. Podcasts, radio, news.
Single best idea, and we welcome all of you, particularly off YouTube podcasts. You can go into YouTube podcasts. It's got a killer search engine. Type in Michael Barr, boom. Type in Paul Sweeney, boom. Type in Lisa Mateo. You get the whole history of Lisa Mateo as well as Surveillance Podcast. Type me in, I wander up too. YouTube podcasts really impressing me with how they're distributing podcasts. And we're no Joe Rogan. He leads at the top of the page is Mr. Rogan and all that. What we do is have conversations with people that have value on equities, bonds, currencies, commodities. And what's interesting is the technology area right now is not only should you buy or sell NVIDIA, the usual stuff, but also its effect on America. On the more buying and selling, the more securities research of it. Here is Dan Ives on the view forward on tech.
You get the popcorn, the rosé, the lobster rolls out, because I think Mag 7, look, everything we're seeing, hyperscaler is actually accelerating in terms of growth. Consumer, from a digital ad perspective, is continues to be rebound, and that's strong for Meta, Google, and others, and despite some of the DOJ antitrust words. And I think when it comes to Apple, despite all the noise, I think iPhone demand is going to be stronger than expected going into December. And this is just the start of the AI revolution coming to Cupertino, especially as they get rolled out in China in April.
Dan Ives of Wedbush with a more philosophical view. And of course, he's got an ETF out on technology, Loop, L-O-U-P. But Gene Munster, just after, and I should digress and say that Paul Sweeney and I did a wonderful panel yesterday, a set of panels for Anurag Rana and Mandeep Singh for Bloomberg Intelligence on artificial intelligence. So we took the big view. Here's Gene Munster of Deepwater on AI in year 2025.
We're in what is going to be the most, exciting year in innovation over the last 50 years. And it's hard to really put language on it to capture what the concept of infinite intelligence or close to infinite intelligence at almost no cost means for humanity. And so as someone who has been around for the internet and saw the boom and bust of that, I think this is going to be more significant. And I think that next year, if you think about the markets, I've been talking about this 3 to 5 year bull market. And so we're going to say we got 2 to 4 more years. It's going to end in a spectacular bursting of the bubble. But I think next year, from just a broader market perspective, I think we're going to see another incredible year. And I think that it's driven by substance around AI, going from a build out to starting to move to more applications. We saw a little bit of that with Snowflake today. Of course, we've seen most of the excitement around the hardware, including NVIDIA. But I think we're going to start to shift to slowly see more performance in software specifically. But I'm just really excited to be alive at this time in life. It's just a really special moment.
Gene Munster of Deepwater. We're handling technology too as we can. And for us, it's the distribution of our conversations across economics, finance, investment, and international relations. Thank you for listening on your commute across America. The new digital platforms, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, SiriusXM, really path-breaking. Now that I look back decades at what satellite radio did, it's extraordinary how that's sustained on other podcast services. Good morning on YouTube podcasts as well. This is Single Best Idea.